Shields up, Iron Breakers. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. We're going to be talking about some news for Monster Hunter World because I just got back from my vacation and there's a lot of stuff that happened while I was in my vacation. So let's talk about this stuff. So for starters, we're going to get 5 weeks of Astera Fests. This is going to be straight up, back to back, all of the festivals that have ever been available. So if you've missed out on any of the festival, any of the gear, any of the weapons, any of the armor, any of the layered sets, any of that stuff, and you want to get it now, you're going to be able to get it starting pretty soon. So, round 1 is from July 26th to August 1st. So that's this Friday, I think, right? Yeah, this Friday should be the 26th. And it's going to be the Spring Blossom Fest. So you'll be able to collect like the Spring Blossom set, both in high and low rank if you want to get both of them for whatever reason. I don't remember all of the things that all of these festivals give, but basically if you go back on any of my YouTube videos, you should be able to figure that stuff out. Should be fairly easy. And naturally, all of the events will be available during this time. So like arch-tempered monsters that you want to get, or layered sets that you want to get, or specific weapons that you want to get. I'm assuming Kulve Taroth, Goldilocks herself is going to be around as well. Then from the 2nd of August to August 8th, you're going to get the Summer Twilight Fest, which, by the way, definitely visit the Gathering Hub because it's got cool decorations during these times as well. And I think the Summer Twilight Fest is when you get the Divers set, not 100% sure. You got the Autumn Harvest Fest from August 9th to August 15th, which doesn't really make all that much sense because like I get the spring and the summer festival coming back, even though spring also doesn't, I guess it doesn't make sense, all of them just like coming together like this, but it is one of those things that's like giving people a chance to catch up on everything before we get to Iceborne. That is the main purpose of having all of these festivals back to back. So if like there's a specific piece of gear you want to miss, something that you've missed out on, you can get it. I know that I've gotten everything out of these festivals unless they, release something new, which they might. I'll be checking out, and if there's anything new, I'll report back. But anyway, the one thing that makes me wonder is like, so are they still going to run the Autumn Harvest Fest when it comes around? Because I assume that they're not going to be doing Summer Twilight like twice in a row. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. Although potentially they could maybe extend it, but I guess not because we're going all the way to August 29th. Anyway, Autumn Harvest Fest, the set for Autumn Harvest for the male characters, at least I really like it. So I would advise you guys to at least craft that. That's pretty sweet. Then round 4, from 16th to 22nd, you get the Winter Star Fest. And then from the 23rd to the 29th, you get the Appreciation Fest. In case you guys are wondering what the Appreciation Fest theme is, it's like end years, New Year's Eve, all that stuff. That's the theme around the Appreciation Fest. And all of these are going to come out, like I said, from 9th of August to 15th, 16th to 22nd, 22nd to 29th. So basically, starting this Friday, one festival every week, roughly, and all the way until August 29th. And then naturally, when you hit it's September 6th or 7th, I forget the exact date. I just got back from holiday. Don't freaking murder me. But then you get Iceborne, and I assume we will then also get further festivals that will be themed around Iceborne events as well. We'll have to see how all of that stuff works out. But that is not everything. There's also another bit of news that came out, which is due to the fact that apparently Monster Hunter World has sold 13 million copies. I don't know why I just over-exaggerated that, but it did just happen. This includes digital sales, which is a new record for the series, which, of course, Monster Hunter World is like the most sold, the most successful game Capcom has ever made, the most successful single title Capcom's ever made. So as such, from July 25th until August 29th, so pretty much when the festivities begin, or at least close to when the festivities begin, there's going to be a celebration item pack, and you're going to want to log in at least once during these times because you're going to get one of them sweet attack jewels. Unless you're an asshole like some of the people that are in my chat right now on Twitch that have like 11 attack jewels and 7 attack jewels. It's ridiculous. Some of these people, and they just rub it in your face too. Yeah, you guys know who you are over there in chat. You guys know who you are. Okay? So yeah, there's attack jewels. There's also silver eggs, appreciation tickets, gold Wyverian prints. You get 3 of them, which I think gold Wyverian, I'm not sure how important they're going to be when Iceborne hits, if they're going to be replaced by another item, or what's the deal with that, but they could be important when Iceborne hits, so definitely get those Wyverian prints as well as a couple of heavy armor spheres, but I think I have a bunch of these already, so these are not super important for me personally. Now, important thing to mention, if you've been steering clear of Monster Hunter news for fear of getting spoiled of new monsters and stuff like that, because there's been a lot of conversation about new monsters, and I know that at this point a lot of players try to avoid some of that stuff. This is the point that you might want to ditch out, because I'm going to be talking about a new monster that was announced at the San Diego Comic-Con festival thing, whatever. Okay, you've had time. Thank you for watching all of that stuff. Peace out. I'm going to start spoiling you now if you're not ready. Anyways, this was posted by Bless RNG, and apparently they've confirmed a new subspecies for Glavenus. So Glavenus was confirmed for Monster Hunter World. As we all know, I believe I even made a video already talking about that. And the new subspecies is acidic Glavenus. So this is a variation on Glavenus, where instead of being themed around fire, it is going to be themed around acid, and not the kind of acid that you trip on, the other kind of acid, the acid that corrodes, okay? That's the acid we're talking about. He's going to have a couple of different unique mechanics, whereas the regular Glavenus focuses on both using his tail as well as breath attacks. This one is going to be more focused around using his tail more often than necessarily the breath attacks, at least according to the stuff that Bless RNG has posted. He's going to be showing up in Rotten Vale, and this is some of the design iterations that they went through before they got to the point where they are now, which I believe is this one. And the cool thing is, now when he sharpens his tail, apparently it becomes faster, so he can attack you faster when the tail is sharpened. And then over time, the corrosion starts seeping in, and at that point, it puts some kind of a debuff on you. I don't remember exactly what the debuff does, though, but, you know, this is all stuff that can still change. So, yeah. When in sulfuric state, the acidic Glavenus moves like a regular one in terms of speeds. When sharpness gains a lot of speed, seems the debuff might be defense down. Not 100% sure on that, though. Okay. So it might be defense down, it might be something else, we don't actually know. But it is interesting that that is what they're doing with Glavenus. They've been announcing a lot of subspecies for Monster Hunter World, which, you know, has a lot of people saying, oh, it's just reskins and whatever. And it's like, the monsters behave more differently than just a simple reskin. Very much like you had Rathalos and Azure Rathalos. And Azure Rathalos was much more aggressive. It had the triple fireball. It had all of these different things that it did that the other one doesn't do. Same thing with Pink Rathian. Also had different like tail moves and all that stuff, and more aggressive and whatnot. I still find subspecies to be interesting, and I think they're more than reskins, but, you know, to each his own. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the things that I've heard about in terms of Monster Hunter World, unless I forgot anything, which I might have, because I'm sleep deprived as usual. That's like just like my natural state. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff. Stay strong, may your shields never break. And now back